in the desk here. Just, no.
Just go straight in.
Today's video is going to be a little different. Real quick, we just want to tell you about today's sponsor, and that's Skillshare. If you've seen a lot of our videos, you probably already know that they have a library of over 17,000 classes covering photography, design, business, and a whole lot more.
A couple of months ago, I learned how to create a prop for a photo with the help of Skillshare. We headed over to the Flower District in LA, and within a few minutes, and with the help of Skillshare, I put together this beautiful crown for a shoot with Carlton. Skillshare is an amazing resource to have at our fingertips, and we think you'll feel the same way.
You can learn how to create something for your next shoot, learn new editing tricks in Photoshop, learn how to edit video in Premiere, and learn tips on how to take better landscape photos. Right now, the first 500 people to use our link will get their first 2 months on Skillshare for just 99 cents. So click the link in the description below and start learning today.
I'm most influenced by like the ways that light sort of affects colors and like changes depth of landscapes and can change our perception of them.
Yeah, you've got some light like spilling through right there. I feel like right here it's got some good leading lines and stuff.
I think it's more important to develop your kind of character as an artist first. I think that everything will kind of flow out of that. Ask yourself like, what kind of artist do you want to be? What do you want to stick out to people more than just what do your pictures look like? That will last all of your iterations of trying different trendy things to try and find out what works for you. But I would say try everything. I think that there's a lot of discipline to practicing. And so I tell everybody, like, whether it has to do with editing or taking pictures, just do it a lot. Learn to love that process, because if you don't and all you're trying to do is like buy a preset, look like this other person and have that be your thing, you won't last. There's not a single person that I know that's been doing this for more than 2 years that hasn't experienced some serious creative rut. There's two things I would say. One is, don't try and rush yourself out of the creative rut. Like, learn what you're meant to learn in that place of like, what does it mean that you're not happy with your work? Like, where do you want to end up? And the fact that you're not there, that is some really good like soul work. Like, as a person, I think it really shapes you. What I would do to get out of that rut is ignore all of the rules that I've made for myself. Do something that is outside of yourself, outside of your genre. If you're an outdoor person, go shoot street photography. If you shoot weddings, go shoot something else. Go hang out with people that make you uncomfortable. Go do something that intentionally shakes you up. People that I know that are way more successful than I am are still kind of waiting on that next email. And I think that if you're trying to start in it, build up a portfolio and a brand that says you have something unique to offer that world. There's a lot of people that want to get paid to travel. Like, nobody doesn't want to do that. And so I think that you have to be better than your great work. When you want to start working for outdoor brands, just find out what it is that you can offer them that's more than just your pictures. Like, how can you tell a story in a really unique or compelling way? You're not going to hear back from National Geographic. You're not going to hear back from REI right away. Like, practically just start locally, build up a network of people that trust you and that you trust, and also see if there's anybody that can maybe let you cut your teeth on their brand and do work that way. I tell people who live in like flat areas and they don't have mountains or they don't have buildings and there's nothing interesting, and I'm like, yeah, but there's a way to kill that scene. There's a way to make that super interesting. Jonas Peterson has this really great saying. He's like, we need to be story listeners, not storytellers. Pay attention to what's right there and try and tell that as best as you can. And I think even when you shoot in places like downtown LA, you have an opportunity to tell a story that's right there.
I'm Ryan Longnecker, and I'm a commercial, outdoor, and travel photographer.